Hey YouTube, Tim, Cooper's Automotive. Having fun today. 2006 Ford Fusion SEL. I always hesitate. You think I have Tourette's or something. I don't know. Anyway, we had a clunking noise on some turns and kind of hit the brake a little bit. And I'm going to show you what we found. Let me grab my light right here. And we just had a little movement right inside here in this lower control arm. Hopefully you can see this. You turn the wheel shark, you can see the bushing is just ripped out of there. I hope you can see that. But that bushing's ripped out of there, and both sides are like that. So we're gonna replace the lower control arms on this car, and then when we get done, obviously we'll need to line it up. So let's get started. Got all my tools taken out. And here's the lower control arms. Here's the part number. I picked these up from Auto Plus. It says import direct. I don't know, I had a hard time finding these. And a part number of a 2CB76105, and both sides are the same thing. Moog would have been a better part, but again, this is one of my vehicles, and I believe this is a good part though, or I wouldn't put it on. So here's what we're doing. First thing we gotta do is get this nut off right here. Now this nut right here is a 23. This bolt right here doesn't have a nut on the back side, but this bolt right here is a 15. Then you're gonna have one more on the inside right there, which is also a 15. All right, gonna rip all that out of there. So I'm gonna take all the nuts and bolts and all that happy stuff off. See if I can just kind of get it going here. I'll grab a snap-on battery-powered impact gun, and we'll hope it has enough power to do this. All right, right here first. Okay. Put that on my trusty table bench right here by me. Everybody used to complain because I'd work off the floor. Well, one good thing when you work off the floor, you don't have to worry about stuff hitting the floor. It's always there. There we go. And on the back side of that is you can see it, a lock plate nut. In the back of that's the lower strut bolt. Now we got the lower control arm bolt just down inside here. And same kind of thing, it's got, I think it's got a fixed nut on the inside, because there's no way to get your hand in there to get to anything. There you are, there's that bolt. Let's set that on our bench here. All right, let me get my head straight. We want to get this out. This is an inexpensive set of tools I bought right here. But they've worked pretty good. I've used them for a few years now. The Capri tool front end service kit, and it contains 5 pieces for removing tie rods and ball joints and separating stuff like that. It's a CP21002, and I'm going to use this part of the tool right here and see if I can't separate that ball joint. Probably going to be difficult because, well, maybe not. I don't know what size that right there is, but let's find out what the tool uses. It looks like it's probably about a 24. Technically, you're not supposed to use power tools on this stuff. I'm going to try not to, just because you people will yell at me. Say, what are you doing using a power tool, tearing up your tools like that? Well, I pay for it. Anyway, this might not work. If I hand them to get it, might. And it might pop out of there like a rifle. I'm gonna do that and just put some pressure on it. And then I'm gonna hit it right there a little bit. Shock treatment. keeps us from going insane. A little shock treatment, right, Byron?
That's right.
Oh, could use a little shock treatment. A little bit over my head in working on this. I see this thing's twisting, and I really don't like that. So, I'm not going to use it. And you could use a pickle fork on this. That's another possibility. But I'm going to go on the old hammer move. I'm going to hit that right there as hard as I can and see if that'll vibrate out of there. I've got the tie rods off already on this, by the way, obviously in the tires. You don't have to take the tie rod off to do this, but I did that to make it easier to check it. She ain't budging yet. Hard to keep my light in without hitting my light or something, I don't know. Here we go. Probably should move a tiny bit. I'm not hitting that hard, so I'm not running the threads. But she's coming out of there, and that's no problem. So, take that bolt out. Set that off to the side. See, it's coming up. All right, it's out of there. Twist this up a little bit. There, pop it down. You see that bushing, you can't see it once it comes out. But it's torn right there. And really bad right there. So this thing's just moving around. Not good. So let's get the new one out of the bag. I'm a little curious about that sleeve. I'm a little curious even if it's the right part right now. Your nut, little plastic cap. There we go. But here's what I see. I was curious about that. I don't think that was supposed to come out of there. So we have to get that off. Isn't that interesting?
Didn't come with the lower, huh?
Didn't come with the lower arm.
Here.
We can probably separate it with
This
one
one.
of these.
Yeah, this one or this one.
Let's see what we got. This is like a...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say.
Yeah, it's okay. This is probably like a little Pitman arm puller or something like that. That was Guy. Always good to have extra help around. But there you are, okay? Just hold it. Whoa. Don't put your fingers in that. That is really tight. But that's okay. Get a pair of pliers, something to hold it. I don't want to use my hand on that, just cause hopefully this all will work and everything won't go flying everywhere. There we go. Alright, so that's perfect. This little puller right here came in that Capri set to get that sleeve off, because you've got to reuse that. And that sleeve's going to go right back on there if you got the right part. And we're good. We do have a grease fitting on this, okay? We're going to put that in later. There's your new bushing. This is really a simple job. Now, kind of getting things lined up. Wiggle things around. And hang on just a second. Don't help when you're putting it upside down, does it, buddy? What the heck, guys? Last video I told people I was getting old. It was funny. He says, "Are you getting old?" He looked at my older videos and then looked at my recent. He said, "Yep, you're getting old." Let's kind of line all the bolts up first, sliding them into everything. This one here had that big washer thing on it. Actually, it's probably better to put the inner one in first. I'll wiggle that around and get that lined up. Now you're not going to tighten up anything, in my opinion. You're going to want to put this thing kind of at a neutral position before you tighten everything up. Okay, that's started. Let's see how we do on this one. Looks like I need to tweak that way a little bit. Get some stuff lined up. Let's pull this light back around here on top of us. Okay. I'm going to spray some penetrating oil or something on there. Give me a second. I've got some white lithium grease here. I'm curious about something else too. Can you put the bushing in first before? There you go. Slide the bushing down in there. That works. There you go, guys. Okay. Line this one up. Push it all the way through. Here's this. Going on this side. I dropped a big bolt. Start your 23, this may have changed. So we're there, and there, and there. Actually, we can tighten everything up now. So, let's go back through it. I don't think it matters which one you tighten up first. Torque to specs, there you are. You know I'm kidding, right? That's still a 23 right there. This thing's not that strong, believe it or not. It's old. Now let's go down inside here, get this one tight. Okay. I'm just going to come back and check them with a regular 1/2-inch drive old snap-on ratchet. See how we're doing. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. You gotta grunt, make it sound like it's hard, right? Look at those guns, man. All right, get back to your 23. Okay. Now we want to insert our grease fitting and lubricate that ball joint. grease fitting goes right on top. Make sure you lube this. That's probably like a, I don't know, 8mm. Which is it here? Well, anyway, I can't find my 8mm. We're gonna tighten that. Fill this with grease till you see this boot pop up a little bit. It's the exact same thing on the other side. So, not gonna show you the other side in completion. Then when you get done, we do a wheel alignment, get everything set up, get it back in specs. Anytime you change your front end part, do an alignment. Appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon. Thank you.